Invercargill, off his wing comes Agulia. Invercargill again, turns it inside to Lobe. Albacete is there, Ledesma the veteran now. Romania no answers to this early onslaught. Should I say. The ball's popped in the hands, could be try number 2. And it is going to be. Leguizamon is over for Argentina. They're turning it up.
No, that's too easy. Started with a line out just on the 22. They pushed it into the midfield. Blindside winger came in looking for some work. Forwards getting involved. And then it's just a quick pass again. It's just a cut-out pass. But a bit fortunate there. Romania got a hand up there to try and stop it, but no, he just barreled his way over.
Absolutely, he just popped up there. That's where that enabled Leguizamon to go over the number 7. That's his 7th try for Argentina. Too big, too strong, and they're just making holes. They're offloading nicely. They're not going to the ground, the Argentinian side, and that was a very good response. And this could be a long afternoon for the Romanians. They've got to get their hands on the ball. And remember, Argentina going into the strong wind.
He just flattened Suruju. Flattened him. Here's the kick from Rodriguez. Argentina stretch out to 14 points to 0 here at Rugby Park Stadium as we have one more look at this. It was quick work. Rodriguez with good vision. Gull just couldn't hold on, and then have a look at Suruju here. Brave, but ouch. Dimitrash gets us underway once more. Again, this one's high. It's Leguizamon, the try scorer, who takes it down. And Argentina running action replays for each kickoff here. An initial pick and go. Invercargill over the top once more. He goes. Suruju waits back. This one drifting towards the line, but taken in cleverly by Camacho. He's lost it in contact, and the flag is up. Argentina will have the ball. It's off a Romanian hand. Perhaps Daniel Carpo.
You're on my vision offside. You half a metre.
Matthew.
Okay.
Invercargill just changed his kicking with that one. That was nice and high. The other one was just a little pop one over into the gap. Again, they retrieved nicely.
Well, I like what they're doing. They're thinking, they're using how they're going to combat the breeze. And they've started very well, Argentina, and good line-out ball as well.
Doing it easy at the moment, Los Pumas. Invercargill has it at the back. And Romanians able to sack this more. Ball is still there, and in fact they've been penalised. Invercargill, the man,
number 9.
went straight over the ball and killed it. So Romania have some possession inside Argentina's half.
Sealing off.
Well, this will be probably the only time the Romanians have got the ball in their hand, and it's from a penalty situation. Will they take the shots, the points on offer, or will they go for the line out, push it into the corner? Yes, they have. They're going for the attacking option. Well done. They're here to play.
I would have liked them to get points on the board. To be perfectly honest, they've decided to go for the line out, and there's the infringement from Argentina. But just always nice to get some points early in the game. They've had a bit of a hit, 14-0 down, maybe just getting a 3-pointer to settle them down. But they've got a very good scrum. Last week against Scotland here, they got a try through Lazar here, so let's see how they go.
Betray the man who climbs high. And don't write them off from here, Romania. They did score a try from this position against the Scottish. Miritza Lazar, the man on that occasion. And they have possession just 7 short of the Pumas line.
No, out of there first.
Another penalty.
This man, I want you out.
Well, if they stay in this attacking mood, they would want to put the pack of scrum down, flex their muscles.
Well, we haven't seen a scrum yet in the game.
Posts.
And this time Tinku decides, let's take those points.
Well, they fancied their line out. They fancied the maul, the rolling maul from the line out. They got a good clean take. Got messy. And then the Pumas infringing. giving the penalties and giving the option, or giving the opportunity for Romania to get points on the board.
They broke through the Scots last week, didn't they? And they just seemed to be sacked, didn't it, from the Argentine side? So we have to watch that, because that's a real strength of the Romanian game. And Steve Walsh, referee, will need to keep an eye on that, because they're hard to stop the Romanians when they get that roll on. And a good opportunity now for Tiberius Demofta. He's got 84 points for the Romanians and had a good week last week.
And he needs just 10 points to become the Romanian record scorer. 3 here would go a long way. Not just for him, but for his team. First kick of the day for Demofta, and the flags are up. And Romania claw their way back into the match. 14 points to 3. Argentina in front.
Oh, that's better. That's better from Romania. Struggling with possession. Just 36% at the moment.
Restart from the Argentinians. Fernandez has dropped back in the pocket, waiting for the return kick from Romania. They have possession. Sărugiu now. Back to Dumitraș. And he again makes great contact. Fernandez is there. Juggles slightly. Morosino now. Taking it to the line and straight through. What a run. And the fullback's away, trying to link up on his outside. Camacho was coming, just not quickly enough. Invercargill. Now, a wide ball across, looking to attack on the flanks. Strong running out wide too from Cariza. And eventually Agulia taken in contact. Well inside the 22. Argentina looking for a third. They set midfield. Invercargill again. Away to Fernandez. And Fernandez just getting bunched up in midfield. Picked up by the captain. Fernandez Lobe. And it's there again. They head out to the left. Pass made by Bosch. Inside flick. Invercargill once more. Pops it up to Leguizamón.
Push.
And then they hold the ball up, and it's taken in by Figalio.
Penalty advantage.
Invercargill this time. Penalty advantage applying. 5 short. The Pumas.
Push.
Hot on attack here. Here's Bosch. He has Camacho wide. He gets tied up in midfield. Rodriguez was there on his shoulder. Ball still alive for the Pumas. Invercargill again. They head wide through Roncero, trying to bulldoze his way over. Just 1 short now. And Romania have managed to keep Argentina out, and then they have won the penalty. Well, Steve Walsh called advantage over, and at that crucial moment,
he caught the ruck. The hand must have gone in there. The Romanian defence was stretched, got away with it with an indiscretion from Romania, but very patient with the ball, Matthew.
Yeah, there's 2 players that I'm really impressed by. Santiago Fernandez, the Argentinian number 10. Here's the penalty here, saying the player didn't release the ball. Argentinian number 10, Scotty and Stewart, is moving onto the ball nicely at 10. And I do like the look of Leguizamón, the Argentinian number 7, the flanker. He looks a good prospect.
Well, he's 30 years of age now, Leguizamón. He's been around, 43rd test match for the Pumas today. Not forgetting, this is a side that played just 4 tests ahead of Rugby World Cup this year, the least of any nation in attendance. Sărugiu away to Demofta, who took the ball behind him. Now Morosino. Seen plenty of action from him in the 7s form of the game. He's concentrated on 15s ahead of this tournament. Good run from Dumitraș. Lazar in good support. Taken down just short of their own 10-metre line. Sărugiu away. Dumitraș once more. Keen to get the ball on the toe and keep Argentina pinned down. The captain, Juan Martín Fernandez Lobe, back. Stays in support. Won't get the pass this time from Bosch, but Bosch not held. And able to play. Under advantage once more. Leguizamón got the ball wide. Another chance for Argentina to attack. And Romania short of answers out wide. Could have been an early tackle. And that is the call from referee Steve Walsh. Tempers flaring. Daniel Carpo retreating.
Juan Leggy Simone, he was there again in support, just couldn't gather the pass in. There's a bit of chat here. Mr. Welsh wants to have a look. Now, they just spread the ball wide. There was no one out there. Ball in one hand, I'll be worried about that. The pass made him, but Leggy Simone just couldn't get in there.
Well, Matthew Cooper Rodriguez has started the game strongly too.
Oh, absolutely. And what they're doing, Scotty, is they're playing the game at pace. They've obviously had a look at the Romanian side. Let's listen to Steve Walsh. Just talking about mentioning of cards there. They better watch it, Romania. But they're playing the game at pace, the Pumas, and that's very smart. It's a big Romanian forward pack, and they're already starting to blow a bit. They're starting to walk around. And so very good tactics by Santiago Filan, the Argentinian coach.
Won't try for points into this headwind, Argentina. They want tries. And the importance, too, of bonus points in this pool.
Gee, that's a great kick into that corner. Bit of wind buffeting around. They get the throw. You'd say that the big boys might want a wee rumble here. Nice clean take. Suck it in and just try the rolling wall.
Watch the back of the line out, and that's where the ball goes. Figalio was positioned there, the tight head prop, ready to start this drive. Romania will not want to concede points in this fashion. Not with the reputation their pack has. Leggy Simone now. 5 short. Romania have been called upon to make a lot of tackles in the opening quarter of this match. Albacete, the big lock. Here's Figalio, away to Fernandez, and Fernandez gets his ball away to Horacio Agulia. Advantage applying once more. Cariza can't make any headway, and Steve Walsh has no option but to put their hand up. Figalio looking for a try on his own, the little halfback. Caught just one short, and the pack is there in attendance once more. Albacete at the back. Pick and drive play. Could be a try here for Argentina. Steve Walsh puts the hand up. And it was too easy in the end. And a try for Juan Figalio.
Well, that's number 3. Started with the line out on the far side, deep inside the 22 of Romania. They got it nice and clean at the back. Started them all, it stopped, pushed it through to the midfield, ended up over the other side. Romania got pinged for being too excited on the defensive line. They had a quick tap from the penalty. This is the result. Too slow to react, Romania.
Good play. They got the line out right on their line. Good play from Figalio. He's a young prop, and he's big and he's strong, and he used his body position well, with a bit of help as well. And that's number 3 for the Argentinian side.
Well, they've been sniffing away Argentina. When they're that close to the line, you've got to be thinking, if you're in jerseys 10 through 15, you might as well go take a shower, because the pack's not going to let it go. Third conversion attempt of the day, and this one unsuccessful. So the scoreline remains 19-3. 21 gone here at Rugby Park Stadium, and some very happy Pumas fans.
Yes, they'll be happy. 3 tries in the first quarter of the match. Doing everything correctly. Dominating the possession stakes 70% to 30%. Argentina, and yet just slightly behind on territory, which you'd expect with the wind behind Romania.
Dumitrash once more with the restart. Again, it's Leggy Simone who catches the ball, sets up play just inside the 22. And once more, it's a pick and go play as the first option. And Cero getting through his work this afternoon. Over the top once more. The third time in the game they've used this play, and this time unsuccessful, trying to win the ball back. They have numbers wide. Dumitrash couldn't quite see. And now Carpo has to run back and clean up for the Romanians.
Come back for a knock on.
And we finally come back for a scrum. First scrum of the game, 22 minutes in.
Well, they put 2 good chases on the little box kick from Figalio. It's in the air. You'll notice that Fernandez Lobe is coming in on that. That's where the knock-on was occurred. But again, it's not crisp enough to spread that ball from the Romanians. But they get the scrum. Be able to see this young star that they've got. Luis head, Lazar. There's a few pounds of beef in those